I have to quote Michael Ellner. All right, the AIDS zone, if I can remember the quote exactly, is that it's this little box where HIV causes AIDS. AIDS is an infection which means death. That toxic drugs can save your life, and that your doctor knows best. Okay, so that's the quote from Michael Ellner. But I think the AIDS zone means, living your life as if HIV means something, and being able to live your life outside of that box, outside of that AIDS zone. In my mind, is the key thing for health and longevity, just the same as everybody else. If you can exit out of that idea that this is the way it's supposed to be, then your prognosis or your lifespan will be equal, if not better, than other people.
People who work with cancer patients have known for a long time, and it's well documented, that many people after getting their prognosis die faster than the cancer actually kills them. And this acceleration is based on their emotions. And when a person is told they're HIV positive, what I see happening is, I invented a term to describe it, the AIDS zone. And to me, the AIDS zone is a collection of very toxic emotional states. And these emotional states are both intense and chronic. So a person's told they're positive, and then they're experiencing intense fear, intense shame, intense guilt, intense feelings of helplessness and hopelessness. And this combination of these intense emotions in and of itself could knock out and undermine their natural defenses. And then I notice a pattern. Within a period of time in the AIDS zone, you would see people and they stopped eating. They stopped sleeping regularly. They stopped taking care of themselves. And you began to notice that there was this pattern emerging where getting sick and dying was the only thing they could think of. Bone pointing is a phenomenon where in Aboriginal groups, there's a belief that someone in the group has the power of life and death. And if a member of the group breaks a taboo, this person has the power to hex them and kill them by pointing a bone. Now, this bone killed many, many believers. But later on, when the missionaries came and when the Europeans came and these people were conquered, they pointed their bones at the missionaries. They pointed their bones at the soldiers. It had no power, because the power of the bone was in the belief. And what made it work is it wasn't only the individual's belief, it was the whole community, the whole group shared this belief. Well, what I noticed when I started going to the different AIDS organizations like GMHC and the People with AIDS Coalition or Body Positive and other groups like that, was if somebody said, I think I'm going to live, everybody in the group said, you're in denial. You're going to die. And so it seemed to me that the reinforcement came from everywhere they turned. The doctors expected them to die. Their loved ones expected them to die. The people in like situations expected them to die.